Well, our first guest started out as a fourth grade teacher and track coach, but traded it all in for a life in comedy. Since then, he's been performing stand-up for almost 40 years. We welcome to AM Northwest comedian and track coach Brad Upton. Brad, how you doing?
Good, good. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
You bet. Are you in your home in Seattle?
I am in my home in Seattle.
In Lake Forest Park?
Lake Forest Park, right in the
Awesome.
north end of Seattle.
Awesome. Are you now? Do you still coach track?
I do coach track. I've coached high school track for the last 18, 19 years. I got two girls to the state meet this year.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's awesome. Look at you at Shorecrest. I love it. That's
Thank
great.
you.
And you were also in track as a kid, right?
I was. I ran until I was 34 years old. I competed in high school and college and then after college.
That's great. And I understand that you have started until he just retired, Johnny Mathis. Incredible,
Yeah, for almost
incredible.
18 years.
Almost 18 years. An incredible singer. So talented. You opened the shows for him. He finally retired. Tell me, what is that like to know that you're not going to be working with him anymore? And tell me what he's like.
Oh, he is the kindest, sweetest man in the world. And not knowing, knowing that I'm not working, it's heartbreaking kind of. I keep opening my mail, look for my itinerary for the next show, and I'm like, there's no more. Every time he ever came to Portland, though, he played with the symphony, and he never used a comedian. So I never came to Portland with Johnny.
Oh, but you're going to be here in Portland on Saturday, right?
4 p.m., a 4 p.m. matinee show.
Oh, awesome. So tell me about life and when you decided after teaching and after coaching, well, you're still coaching, but after teaching, you decided to become a comedian.
Well, it was something I was drawn to my entire life, and I just was drawn to it. I don't know what, I was drawn to it, and so I pursued it. And, teaching fourth grade and entertaining a room full of drunks isn't a big career change. It's kind of the same skill set.
Wait a minute. Are you saying youngsters and drunks are about the same?
Yeah, very much.
You're married, you have two kids, and I understand your daughter, one of your daughters just got married.
She did. She did get married, and there's not a good picture of me walking her down the aisle because I'm fighting crying in every single picture.
Oh, that's sweet. How was it?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was outdoors. Here in Seattle is always a gamble in August, and it was a beautiful day. Everything went perfectly. Everything went off without a hitch. It was a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. And I like my son-in-law, so that helps.
Oh,
too.
that's great. You always want that. You've been married
Yes.
for how long now? And tell me about your wife.
God. You're going to ask me that on the spot?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
are you
19
saying, whoa. Are you saying you don't know how long you've been married, Brad?
Well, I always got to do the math. So it's 1987. It must be 39 years.
There you go. There you go. And so how did you two meet?
I taught school with her sister, and her sister was getting married. And because I worked with her sister, I went to her sister's wedding shower. And I said, "Who's that cute girl sitting over there?" And the rest is history.
There you go. Are people telling you you look like the new Pope? Because there's
Yes.
definitely a resemblance.
Oh, yeah. When I first saw him, I went, "Oh, holy moly. I look
Yeah.
like the new Pope." And I know exactly what I'm going to be for Halloween this year.
That works out really well.
Yes.
Not only working with Johnny Mathis, but I understand you also worked for a time with Joan Rivers. I have loved interviewing her over the years. She was such a funny and actually very kind person. Tell me about your experience with her.
Yeah, the same. She was sweet as could be, and she was kind. And I worked with her a number of times, and she was a powerhouse on stage and a sweet, sweet lady off stage. Do you know that she had on Wednesdays in New York City, she had a Meals on Wheels route that she went to every Wednesday, and she delivered meals to seniors and would sit there and talk with them for a few minutes and deliver their meals.
No way. I had no idea.
Yeah, yeah. She didn't advertise that really, but that's just who Joan was. She said to me, but but for the grace of God go I.
Right.
She goes, these are old people. They're all my age, and they're shut-ins, and they need somebody to talk to.
Yeah. Going back to Johnny Mathis, who, as I said, incredible singer, and you worked with him. I understand your connection to was that he also ran track.
He did. We have a picture of us side by side, him going over the top of a hurdle and me going over the top of a hurdle, not against each other, but we bonded over track and field very much. He was a tremendous track and field athlete.
And wait a second, didn't you just have knee surgery?
I did. I got
Yeah.
my knee replaced, total knee replacement.
Oh, wow.
This trip to Portland's really my first trip back out. No, it's not my first trip. It's my second trip back out on the road since the knee surgery. But the knee's doing pretty well. But I'm done hurdling, I'm afraid.
No more, no more hurdling for you.
I think I'm done hurdling.
Yeah, okay. Your mother is now 95 years old. Saw a picture of her on Instagram. She's adorable. How's she doing?
She's all right. I'm surprised. I'm surprised she hasn't called me in the middle of this interview.
She calls you every morning?
She can call me anytime of the 24-hour circuit. It's all anytime.
Oh, that's funny.
She's doing all right.
Yeah, I'm a big lover of animals. I understand you have a cat, speaking of getting older, who's also getting older.
I have a 15-year-old asthmatic arthritic cat. She's sweet as can be. She just came in here a minute ago when we were first talking. She walked between my legs and left. I think because I didn't reach down and scratch her head.
Oh, well, we're looking at a picture of her in a little crown and a little tutu.
That was her quinceanera. She turned 15 in May.
She had a quinceanera. You actually had a party for your cat.
Well, she didn't know it was her party, but we were partying.
Have you been down to Portland quite often?
I have. I started there way back. Oh boy, it might have even been late 80s when that used to be the Last Laugh and Harvey's. I played those clubs a long time ago, and then I performed several summers in a row at was it the Taste of Portland or the Bite of Portland?
The
Taste
Bite.
of Portland?
The Bite.
The Bite of Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a big tent. That was fun.
One of my favorite people in the world is a woman named Susan Rice, who's just kicking butt on the comedy circuit now, doing so well. Do you know her? Are you two friends?
Oh, I've known Susan since I started comedy. She started a year before I did, and she is an absolute treasure.
Yeah.
Susan is. And one of the very few people on earth that I don't want to go up after on stage. I don't want to go up after her.
Yes, she is so very funny. Have you been following her trajectory lately?
Oh yeah,
because
it's just blown up. She called me to talk about it because I blew up on the internet a couple of years before she did. So she and I've talked quite a bit. Susan is a doll.
Oh, absolutely. So did you always know as a kid that you wanted to be a comedian despite becoming a teacher first?
Yeah, I mean, but I was living in the Tri-Cities, in the 60s and 70s. How do you become a comedian? I mean, there was no path. You just didn't know. I wanted to.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how to do it. I didn't know, but I was drawn to it. And I started writing when I was in college. I started writing thinking I was going to try stand-up at some point. And it took me about 6 years of writing before I finally got up the guts to do my first open mic.
And your first time up, how'd it go?
It went very well. Had it not, I may never have gotten back up there again. And it didn't go so well the second time, but it went great the first time.
That's awesome. We can't wait to see you at Helium on Saturday. We're going to put all that information for everyone on our website at KATU.com. Brad, thank you so much. Great talking with you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You bet. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.